Good morning. Here is a mindfulness for you. This Wednesday, I'd like to just take a bit of time out to help you establish how you're feeling. Feelings create lots of different moods, and so does the weather. And if you've already been out this morning, you'll be aware that it's quite wet outside here in the UK. Everything that we do affects our mood, and sometimes the weather does the same. Sometimes it's important to remember that these moods, as we can change from one to the other, will affect those around us. Now this morning, as I drove my children to school, I remember thinking, how is the weather going to affect them? As I was driving, one of them was singing away in the car, and it was, regardless of the weather, quite happy. Another one was feeling low, and all they could think about was the fact that they had to do PE in the rain. So in our lifestyles, we come across different things where people have to try and get through their mood changes or mood swings, and sometimes the weather can cause this. The reason I'm bringing this out today is kind of wanted to spend a few minutes just to get you to think about how your mood is changing. Obviously, like a lot of you, I did a lot of researching on Facebook this morning. As I do, I browse and just see how everyone is doing. And one Facebook post came to mind of a dear friend of mine that said, why am I bothering getting up in the morning? I'm going to work and coming back while some of you are on furlough. It's all right for you lot on furlough. I'm getting wet, tired and frustrated, and I'm the one that's having to go out to work while you sit at home enjoying in your warm weather, warm home, and enjoying cups of coffee. It then made me realise that our mood can affect not just those around us, but what we place or put on social media. We all have bad days and we all feel low sometimes, and the weather can help or make us feel worse. Yesterday we had lots of lovely sunshine and everyone was skipping down the road. Their walks became a little faster. There was a lot more people out looking up at the sunshine and the blue sky. Some of us, however, were feeling really low, still stuck indoors and not going for walks, etc. We're nearly at the end of the pandemic, but our mood swings can affect us, whether we're living on our own or with others. Those that are living on your own, it's me to you at this time, helping you to remember that there will be an end to this. When our children get frustrated or we can't see our grandchildren, they too affect our mood. It is important at that time that we step back from those difficult situations and just breathe. I've done many mindfulnesses over the last year with you on here, but it is important to go to them, especially the meditations, if you feel that your mind is frustrated, wound up, or that you're not in a peaceful place. Are you one of these people at night time that cannot sleep? That you lay there for long periods of time with the world travelling round your head, and the head will not find comfort and peace before you go to sleep? If you're one of these, depending on the mood in which you do go to bed with, this will affect you throughout the evening. Some people lay awake till 3 o'clock in the morning. Some people have children that wake them at these times in the morning, and some of us go to sleep early but are wide awake at 3 and maybe start their day then. Wherever you are in that equation, sometimes we just need the mindfulness or the meditation to be able to relax and breathe. A friend of mine shared with me a brainstorming, and this helped me sleep at night time, but also when I woke at 2 o'clock in the morning thinking it was morning, it helped me get back to sleep. Quite happy to share them with you if you do want to find out how to sleep better. Going back to your mood, I'm going to read you something now. Our conscience warns us as a friend before it punishes us as a judge. I'll read that again. Our conscience warns us as a friend before it punishes us as a judge. Do you ever have that in your head, where there's a little voice in your head telling you not to do something and warns us in case something's going to happen? Here's an example. Not so long ago, I went to shut the garage door and a warning in my head said, don't do that, where are your keys? If I'd have shut the garage door, my keys would have been inside of that garage and I couldn't have drove my car, got back in my house or anything like that. And I would have been frustrated because I hadn't listened to that warning voice. And then sometimes when it's too late, we get the punishing as a judge. Think about that as you go through the day. As you clear your mind through the day, think about the work you may need to do or the people you may need to see, and establish how your mood is this morning. Step back, go back to some of my mindfulness if you cannot find peace in your mind, and have a lovely, lovely Wednesday. Bye for now.